a brick of cocoa coir. This is a compressed brick, so you get a lot more if you buy them like this. This is what the microgreens are going to be growing on. And here we have a microgreen tray that I got off of Amazon. So we're going to be putting the cocoa coir on top of that. And then this is the tray that goes underneath that holds the water that the roots will grow in. So they go together just like this. So it'll be a bottom watering system. And I had pre-soaked out the cocoa coir in another tub prior to this video. So here we are, just spreading this out. Very thin layer, you don't need much at all, just enough to cover the tray, because the roots are going to be growing essentially in the water tray underneath this white tray. And here we have the microgreen seeds. This one is a mixture of just salad greens. And you'll want to evenly disperse them over the cocoa coir pretty densely. You'll want to avoid having them clumped up together, because then when they grow out, there's not a lot of airflow. So it could be, more prone to rot. And here we are in the grow room, and I'm just giving these trays a little soak down. This is right after I laid the seeds in. And you don't need a fancy sprayer like this. Simple bottle handheld one is fine, just to give them a little bit of a soak. And now what we're doing is putting one of the bottom trays over the seeds. This is going to create some pressure on the seeds from the top. So once they start sprouting, the roots will have a better shot at rooting straight down into the cocoa coir. Now we are checking on the seeds after 2 days, and you can see those little white fuzzies. That's actually the roots, it's not mold. That's the roots coming out, and you can see that they are penetrating into the cocoa coir. And what we do at this point is we start the blackout phase. So in order to do that, we just flip the cover over so there's no more pressure on the seeds, but there is a level of darkness, which will cause the microgreens to try to grow taller to reach the light. So you'll get a taller microgreen harvest if you do this. And here we are a day later. to grow. Roots are growing down, sprouts are growing up. They're a little bit discolored. They're not super green yet because they haven't been exposed to light. That'll change in about a day. Also at this point in the process is when I'm going to add water to the bottom tray. Not too much, just enough to cover the bottom tray. You don't want them sitting in the water, but the roots are going to be able to get right down and lap up all that water. Harvest day. So we are harvesting the microgreens now. It's been about 7 or 8 days since we sowed the seeds. Now, in order to get these cut, I'm using a serrated pie or cake knife, but it has that serrated blade there. I find it's much easier to saw these out. I don't think a regular smooth blade would cut through without damaging them, but you just want to go chunk by chunk. You just pinch a little chunk with your fingers and then saw in with the knife. And these microgreens are great for salads and smoothies and all sorts of dishes. They're packed with nutrients at this small stage or immature stage of life. You could grow these out into, broccoli plants and spinach plants and, sunflowers and stuff, but where they're so small like this, they're just really, really densely packed with nutrients. I feed these to my chickens in the wintertime for some nutritious greens, because the winters up here are pretty brutal. And you don't need a grow room to do this. You can do this just with a regular tabletop lamp and just put a grow bulb in it. I will post a picture of that at the end here, of how simple it is. You don't need a crazy grow room or anything. I have one, but that's because I'm spoiled. And these are great for probably another 2 weeks in the refrigerator. So it's a good way to produce your own food, have some fun growing things over the winter, or even to sell as a side hustle. This is a process that I really enjoy doing.